welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about our goals for 2019 and a little project that I did, I think it was like 2 days ago. So that's what we're gonna that's what we're gonna get into today. So if you're interested in what my goals are for 2019 and how I made my own virtual vision board, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so as I said, today we are going to talk about my goals for 2019 and how I made my own virtual vision board. So vision boards have been around forever. I believe I even did them when I was like in middle school, high school or whatever. Last year I said I wanted to make one and I looked up and it was like June, and I could have still made one for the rest of the year, but it just kept getting pushed off because like I had to go to the store and get like a poster board and get glue. I already have a lot of magazines, but I just never had the time to do all those things, or if I was at the store I never thought about it. So I was like, what's a way that I can still get a vision board but not spend so much time like looking for things like that? One, and then two, I am redecorating my room and I want it to be very like a lot of white, gray. I'm getting like a new vanity and new lights and new curtains, like new bedspread, all that jazz. So I wanted something that would be really chic and streamlined, not really big, no bigger than like a regular 8x10 picture to go on a picture frame, because I wanted it to like sit on my vanity, so like as I'm doing my makeup, like it's right there. So I was like, so why don't I just make one myself? So that's exactly what I did. And what I did was I went on Canva, and Canva is where I make I'm starting a business, so I made like my menu cards, I've made business cards, I've made tons of stuff on there, and I decided to use that. They have their own like photos and stock photography on there, and I did use some of those, but I also went on Pinterest and I did get pictures off of Pinterest, and I selected an 8x10 poster. Well, first I did an 8.5x11. I don't know why, but I actually sized it down to an 8x10, and I created this. So this is just a printout, just from my home printer. I probably will get it like professionally printed, like at, I was gonna say Kinko's. Is Kinko's even still around? But like Office Max or something, on like actual cardstock. Or I might just buy some, I don't know. But I will go through and show you. So what I'll do is, as I'm going through it, I will insert a little picture. I'll probably insert right here because there's more space. Right here of it, so that you can see it clearly as I'm talking about it. So, before I get into that, I did print another one. This one wouldn't fit in. This is the 8.5x11, I think. I don't remember what size it was, but it was too big. So this is what is going to sit on my vanity. So sorry, you can kind of see my ring light, but it is really chic. You can see it says goals for 2019 right there. It has everything right here, a nice gray frame, and it sit on my vanity, and I can still be motivated by it, but it's not some big old, you know, gigantic poster that I don't really have room for. I also decided to shrink it down even further using Fonto, and I made a wallpaper, which I will insert here as well, to go on my iPhone. So every time I like look to see what time it is, it's right there. So that'll probably be my wallpaper for a while. But now we will get into the specific goals that I set on here. So, the first section on the, I don't know if this is flipped around, but over here, he'll start on this side, so we'll go that way, is let's go travel. And then right under that, I have like, I don't know, it looks like an island or something, but for real, for me, it can be anywhere, even in the United States. It doesn't necessarily have to be out of the United States, but I chose that picture because it's very tropical. I've never really been to anywhere tropical, and I really want to do at least one vacation this year. I never really go on vacation. I've never really been anywhere, so I really want to do something outside of where I live. So that's the first thing I actually put on here. So working down, the next one was workout. There's a picture of someone actually working out, and then it says focus on health, not weight, which is a big thing for me. I've been, and right under that it actually says keto. So getting into that, I have been attempting with keto for I think 7 months. I would do it and then I stop, and then I do it and then I stop. But I actually started back yesterday, and I am gonna probably start a little bit, well technically I am kind of I'm doing like dirty keto. So if it fits within my macros, I'll eat it, whether it's sugar or not. So it's more of like low carb than actual strict keto. But for me, the first time that I was trying it, I kept focusing on weight. And if I didn't see that scale move, like I would just feel so bad about myself. But for me, I do have an autoimmune disorder, so I need to focus more on my health and not feeling so sluggish and having energy more than whether or not the weight is coming off. I know that I lost 80 pounds once before. I know I can do it again. Just this time it's baby weight and steroids and things like that. So it's going to be a little bit more to come off. And I want to make sure that I'm not depriving myself of things. And that's like one of the big things for me. I cannot go super strict. I'm a mom to a 3-year-old. I need quick, easy things. I don't want to have to be cooking all the time. So I want, I don't know where I left off because Mason interrupted me. But basically, I want to focus on my health this year. I'm not going to focus on my weight as much. I do want to lose weight, but I was setting like a 100-pound goal for myself. But this time, if I can lose, I think I set like 47 pounds by June, then I'll be okay with that. But I will have a separate video talking about keto and my weight loss journey, and to keep me more accountable for actually losing the weight this year. So right under that, there's two things. There's a car and there's a picture of an ultrasound. That is not my ultrasound. That's not Mason's ultrasound. It's something I found on Pinterest. I just liked it because it said love at first sight and the heart and all that good stuff. So I do want to purchase another car this year. I have had a car a couple years ago, but I've been without a car for a little while, and it's not, I just need to just get a car, basically. So maybe not an Audi, you know, not right now, maybe in the future, but at this point, a nice car that's safe for him and roomy enough for his car seat and stuff will be good for me. And then under that, like I said, is an ultrasound. I do want to have a baby. I would love to have a baby this year. So I'm hoping that that happens this year. If not, then maybe next year. So starting with the middle section, the main one in the middle is finance. So I chose that picture because it has funding, saving, benefit, and then right under that it says like approved. It says approved. So I chose that because I am working on building up my credit this year. I want it to be better than what it already is. It's not terribly low, but it ain't terribly high either. So I really want to focus on that and saving and creating a savings account for Mason and really setting him up for success as far as finances go. So this year for me, I want to be physically, financially, and emotionally healthy. So that is what this year, that's what almost everything on here is about. So working on my credit, working on saving, working on getting the things that I love and getting rid of the things that I don't love. That's a lot of my focus this year. So next to that, I have 2 things, and it says, you can be a mess and still be a good mom. We're allowed to be both. Being a good mom is a really big goal for me. I try my best to do him justice as much as I can. I really don't want him to miss out on anything in life. I pretty much homeschool right now. I've been trying to get him into some programs. I really want him to do like some t-ball or something because he doesn't have a lot of experience in being around other children. So I really want to have him be more socially stable than I am. I do have social anxiety disorder. I don't really like to be around people. I'm more of a hermit crab, and I don't want him to be like that. I want him to be like he is right now, very outgoing, very happy, very in tune with his feelings. So in order for that to happen, I need to make sure that I'm setting him up for success. So next thing under that is become a morning person. I am not a morning person. Like before 9 o'clock, no. But I do want to start, there's another one further down that says get up before your kids. I do want to, you know, get up and start my day before he does. We do have a bomb night routine, but our morning routine is like lacking. Both of us, he's a lot like me in that way. He do not like to get up in the morning. I feel like I should be asleep until he wakes up because it's hard for me to like get up and do stuff and not wake him up and want to have that motivation first thing in the morning. I don't have that. At night, I can work all night into the morning, but getting up is my downfall. So today, I'm actually going to create me a morning routine that I'm going to try to implement starting tomorrow. Yeah, starting tomorrow. So hopefully that works. Our night routine is bomb. Like, we have it down from 8 to midnight, but we need to really, really, really work on our mornings. We are not morning people. Under that, I do have a picture of a studio. The word motivate. It also says become so financially secure that you forget that it's payday. So that works into the finance again, but I wanted it to be a little mixed up. I didn't want like all finance in one section and all, you know, like that. So I do want to hopefully get a studio space. I found one last year that I really liked, but I knew in my heart it just wasn't the right time for me to pursue it. So I want to, you know, I'm letting God tell me when it's okay, when, you know, it's time for me to pursue my own career. So I am an esthetician. I do waxing, brows, facials, all that good stuff. And I really want to go into business for myself, but I mean, I do freelance a little bit here and there, but I do want to make that more of a focus this year, hopefully. At the latest next year. So that is a fairly larger picture, and it is quite in the middle. So right under that, I do have like a Zen picture. I think I like put in chakras, and then under that I put meditation. So at night, every night, once Mason goes to bed, I finish all my work at home work, and I'm pretty much done for the day. Before I quit social media, I listen to a meditation app. It's called Insight Timer. I'll insert that here somewhere. And I actually love it. It's a pretty much free app. I think you can purchase a like premium thing, but I did want something that was free because all these subscriptions and their cost and everything starts to add up. So I love that because it gives me like I think the ones I do is like 12 to 13 minutes of complete downtime. And once I do my meditation, well, first I drink. Let me get ahead of myself. First I drink some Sleepy Time tea, which I love, with a half a packet of stevia. And then after I've done that, that's when I do like my last scroll on Instagram. I text everybody good night because everyone's out of town. And I talk to my boyfriend. And after I do my meditation, it is a 0 out for social media. I do not pick up my phone anymore. I will pick up my phone if someone's texting or calling, but I will not go on Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. And then it's lights out. So I try to be in bed by 1 at the latest, depending on how Mason's bedtime lamp. But meditating, I've been doing that since the first of the year. I've missed a few days, and I can really tell in how I've slept whether like that made a big difference for me. So I completely love it, especially with the sleepy time tea. I do have insomnia, so it's been helping me relax and helping me like clear my brain from my anxiety. So I have been loving that. So the next section is a camera, my new Canon. I already got that. And then under that it says consistent with your YouTube. So I love YouTube. I've been trying to do this for a long time, tried various different cameras, various different iPhones, and it always, something was wrong, something was a struggle. So now that I actually have a ring light and a Canon SL2, and I can see myself right here because I am blind, I'm actually using my phone to see myself, I feel like it's gonna work so much better. I kept having issues with like uploading from my phone to the computer, and it would be so much like struggle that it took the joy out of it. So with a clear picture, clear lighting, nice backdrop, I think we can make this happen this year, and I'm really excited for it. And my plan is to be consistent, and hopefully I can get at least one video out a week and maybe sprinkle in some vlogs or bonus videos throughout there. But my goal is one per week from now on. Underneath that it says don't forget to have fun. I don't go out. I don't really do too much for myself, like YouTube, like editing is what I do for fun. I just spit everywhere. But I actually want to, you know, go to, like, do stuff with friends. I don't know, go to like Color Me Mine, I don't know. But do something. Like, I don't have much fun. I don't go on vacations. I don't really do anything. So this year I want to have memories. I want to have fun. So that's definitely on here. Right under that is some makeup brushes. It's like a makeup belt, so that's for me freelancing. I do want to find a company I can freelance for a couple hours a week, maybe. Like not a lot, because I am a stay-at-home mom, and my boyfriend's now out of state, and my parents are out of state, so I don't really have anyone to watch Mason. So I am trying to work from home, but I want to get some freelance hours and maybe find him something, a program to do on the weekends where I can work and he can, you know, have somewhere to be, and then we'll both be good. So that's a goal. And then lastly, under that is, you know, a picture of eyebrows and lashes, so for my business, as well as a little bit of my logo, which might be changing. I don't know if I'm completely loving it, or completely in love with it, but we will see. And then the last one, it says overcome fear and start your business. So again, I do have some, what's the word I want to say? I do have some like reservations about starting my business. This is a big thing. Like, it'll be just me by myself. There's nobody doing anything for me. It'll be, you know, one woman show, just like this YouTube channel. So I'm really hoping that all that comes together, and I feel like this is perfect. It's very chic. I really like the layout. And like I said, I made it in Canva using the Canva stock photos and some pictures from, I think I forgot about the Wish Do. So there's one that says Wish Do right here, just because. So like I said, I made that in Canva and using Pinterest and photos from Canva. It's super easy. If you guys need it, I can make a video on how I did it in Canva. I really don't mind doing that. I'll make like a fake one or something, like a quick little one. And you can do it any size. You can do it as big or as small as you want, and you can always, if it's really big, you can always get it printed at, you know, Office Max or something. But I just like how, and I still made it kind of scrapbooky. Like, some of the pictures are overlapping, some are behind, some are in front. So as I was saying, those are my goals for 2019. Most of them, as you can tell, aren't very like win a million, have $1 million or something crazy. It's just normal stuff to help my financial, physical, and emotional well-being. That's all I want. I just want to be a great mom and a great person and a great girlfriend, great daughter, great friend, all those things. And I also want to bring joy back into my life and do the things that I love to do. So, that being said, thank you for chilling with me, listening to my goals. What are your goals for 2019? Please list them down below. Link your video, whatever. Let me know if you would like me to do a quick tutorial on how I use Canva to make my digital vision board or virtual vision board. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So I will see you in my next video. Bye!